Chapter 6. Warning. Adrian, how are you going to thank me for just now? If I hadn't pulled my foot back, my sister would have seen you tangled up with your ex. Ava waylaid him as he stepped out of Grace's room. They faced off in the doorway for a long beat. Ava wouldn't let up. Adrian's face was ink dark. He shoved her into the guest bedroom behind him and turned the lock. "What do you want?" he ground out. Ava raised a hand. Soft, pale fingertips brushed his thin mouth, wiping away the lipstick on his lips, bit by bit, until the color changed. Her pure, lovely face warmed with a faint smile. "Adrian, do you prefer kissing me or my sister?" "You're a former girlfriend. Stop doing meaningless things," he said coldly, yanking her hand away. "In my heart, you're not fit to be compared with Grace." "You're ruthless," she murmured, sliding close until her whole body pressed to his. "But your body doesn't say that." She giggled and tipped her eyes down, inviting him to look too. Adrian shut his eyes, grabbed her up, and tossed her onto the bed. Standing at the foot, he looked down at her. "I'm reacting because I'm a normal adult male, not because I still have feelings for you. Give it up. I've seen countless women throw themselves at me. I'm not interested in the cheap kind. Understood?" Ava shook her head, eyes smiling. "All I remember is you liked it when I took the lead. Our first time, I made the first move, didn't I? You liked it so much. You held me and cried and said you'd be good to me for life." With each sentence, Adrian's face worsened. "Don't mistake tolerance for permission," he snarled, molars grinding. Ava sat up, grabbed his wrist, and yanked. He toppled onto the bed with her. She swung a leg over and straddled him, lacing their fingers together, 10 to 10. "You used to like me this way best. Remember?" Ignoring the murder in his eyes, she lowered her head and bit his lip. "My sister kissed you. I don't like that. So I'm leaving a mark of my own." She wasn't joking. If not for wanting to break his lip, she wouldn't have touched a mouth that had just kissed Grace. Adrian's brows knotted. The faint taste of blood spread in his mouth. He flipped them and pinned her beneath him, drawing his hands free inch by inch, but her legs locked tight around him, making contact inevitable. "Let go." "Your mouth's bleeding. Planning to go to my sister like that? Tell her I did it?" "Ava." "I'm listening, Adrian. No need to shout. If you bring people running, that would be bad." "Knock, knock, knock." A rap sounded at the door. Adrian's nerves tightened like wire. Seeing him spooked, Ava smiled and hooked an arm around his neck. "Should I go open it?" "Don't you dare." Fire sparked in his eyes. He looked ready to burn the woman beneath him to ash. Ava's brows lifted lazily. "I wouldn't, but..." Before she finished, the lock turned from the outside. "Forgot to tell you, my mother has a key." Monica Mann stepped in to find her daughter sprawled on the bed without even changing clothes, one foot poking up under the quilt. Nothing like a well-bred lady. Frowning, she came to the bedside. "Your sister finally managed to settle things with the Pierce boy. Don't you dare ruin it." Ava snapped her fingers in her heart. Trust her mother. Under the quilt, Ava's leg was hooked over Adrian's shoulder. She pressed down hard. He pitched forward onto her stomach, face dark enough to shed soot. And he didn't dare make a sound. "Mom, listen to yourself. I won't pick up something I've thrown away." "If my sister wants it, she can have it," Ava said, lying through her teeth. She could give away anything she no longer wanted, to anyone but Grace. Monica grew angrier. "You know how he treated you before? The moment his legs were injured, you ran off abroad. In his hardest time, it was Grace who stayed beside him. Now he's better, and you want to pick peaches?" In this world, there's no such easy thing. People who don't respect love never get real love. Ava nearly laughed. Her mother, 20 years and never changed. "Mom, you respect love? Did you get it? Dondi, tell me your version of love is treating your husband as dead wife as daughter as your own while ignoring your biological daughter. If that's love, I'm terrified of it." "When did I ever ignore you?" Monica's voice rose. "I'd love to manage you, but 11 of your 10 sentences come with thorns. How am I supposed to communicate? Besides, your sister lost her mother young. What are you competing with her for?" Ava bobbed her head like a pecking chick. Right, she lost her mother young. Was that my fault? And anyway, didn't I give her my mother? She might not have a birth mother, but she has a stepmother. Better off than me. What do you mean, better off than you? Monica shook with fury. Your parents are alive and well, and you've never lacked for money. What exactly are you dissatisfied with? I never said I was dissatisfied. Why so angry, Mom? Ava blinked. Be careful with your health. Your darling daughter will worry again. The daughter in her mouth was, of course, Grace. They weren't related by blood, but their mother-daughter bond far outweighed the bond with her own mother. Monica clutched her chest in pain, stomped her foot, and turned to leave. At the door, she flung back, "If you dare ruin your sister's marriage, I won't spare you." The door slammed. A second later, the quilt flipped back to reveal a sweat-beaded face. His hairline was damp, his whole person carrying a hard-to-name sensuality. Ava had to admit Adrian's face was wickedly beautiful. After they broke up, she dated handsome men, but none as handsome as him. Adrian shot her a cold glance and got off the bed. Ava, for her part, had no interest in minding him now. She'd achieved what she came for.